Yes, I've been in a relationship for the past 4 years and we have shared everything physically and emotionally. But there are a lot of things that are out of sync with him. Is it wrong to leave him and break his heart? If I do so, isn't it wrong for me to marry someone else having shared so much with this person? What do I do?
Um, it's a very painful question. It's a very tough question. I wish you didn't have to, share all that you shared with the person. But what has happened. Um, you know, um, so first of all, I would say some of the things that you have done even before you got into a marriage is wrong. And one of the things that you need to do is to, if you believe in God like the way I do, I think one of the first things that you need to do is to ask for the forgiveness of God to really forgive you. And with that forgiveness, and it is available, it is there for you. And you can get the love of God back in your life. Having said that, the scars of the past will not go. Some of the ramifications or the implications of what you have done can be there for a longer time. Now, it also depends on why you want to leave this person. When you say out of sync, it doesn't give me sufficient information. But if you are convinced deep within that, this is definitely no, this is a disaster waiting to happen. That person really, really is not someone whom I should live with. I think you should move on. The mistakes of the past should not make you make more mistakes for the future. So if you really think that you should move on, I think you should move on. Now how do you move on? And especially after you've gone ahead with this, I for one believe that you really got to fill your love tank with God's love. And when you get into a new relationship, if and when it happens, I do believe at the right time you got to be able to share, what has happened, across. And that question could probably be there: should I actually be confess all about my past to my spouse? And will it not unnecessarily damage my relationship? Here is my principle: you got to share the extent of your problem, but not necessarily the details of your past sin. Can I repeat? You have to share the extent of your past sins, but not necessarily all the details of your past sin. What do I mean by that? You got to tell that you had physical relationship. You got to tell that you had this person with whom you were in love, but you don't have to necessarily say this is exactly what we did, step by step, almost running like a movie for them. Why? Because it parks an image about you for your future person, and that'll be very tough for that person to get off. And I'm just hoping and praying that you are able to put your life back, that your future spouse is able to understand that yes, mistakes people do make happen, and he has the heart or she has the heart large enough to be able to accept. And then I really hope that you go ahead. But I think the first step is for you to set right your relationship and your heart, primarily with God, because only God is big enough to forgive you unconditionally and take you back.